Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Naval Dreadnoughts, and welcome back to Twitch chat, who are redoing this. And this actually might be in the middle of an episode, because, yeah, I've been kind of breaking things up, so it depends how it goes. So we now have, finally, the Modern Light Cruiser, the Modern Heavy Cruiser 1, and the Light Cruiser 5, which is absolutely fantastic. And that means we can immediately get to designing, because whilst we do have two cruiser classes. One is new to Twitch chat, so I will show it off. We have our new heavy cruiser, the Vendar. The Vendar. So the Vendar is, well, she's an interesting ship. A little bit like the Refits battleship, but a cruiser. Very, very odd. Yes, there's a Q turret. So we have her, and we also have the Shallots. Now, they have had a refit off screen. In fact, most of the ships have had a refit, and I just did all these off screen because it was a pretty laborious process. It's not very interesting going through all of these and just clicking on all the buttons. But the Shallots have had a bit more of a substantial refit. They have had an upgrade to dual guns. So rather than 4 7-inch guns, they now sport 8, which is pretty nice. Now, that is cool. We also have a few other ships. So we have, so remember, all our battleships are unique. This is the Quebec. Now, the Quebec is actually a ship that, in the timeline of the campaign, this was already an older hull in the 1890 start. So I think she would have started off back in... She was built in the late 1880s, but here she is in 1923, freshly refitted with Mark IV 9-inch guns. And the brand new Mark IV triple 2-inch guns. I think they're triple 2-inch. Yeah, triple 2-inch guns. So yeah, I love the fact that you can do this in the campaign. You can just, it's just the weirdest thing. This ancient hull with extremely modern weapon systems bolted onto it. She's also got, also, like, we've been upgrading her internals as well, so she's absolutely fine. The other ships, Indomitable Valorous and Ocean and Jaguibery, have not had extensive changes. That they're very much the same ships that you know and love. The same with Refits and Terrible. They haven't had any significant changes to them, nor has Jean-Bart or Austerlitz. But there are some new ships. First of all, we have the Leon, which Twitch chat has not seen, but YouTube will. She's also been refitted. She is ready to go. And the Alsace has been refitted as well. Again, nothing too major. I also refitted the Dart. She got a bit more of an extensive refit. She lost a gun because the new, I think they're Mark IV 3-inch guns are so enormous that I had to take them off. She was, excuse me, also now has a triple tube, and the Lansquenets have also been refitted. Ignore the red bits, to these very spiffy looking Mark IV 4-inch guns as well. And I think that is it in terms of refits. YouTube will recognise these ships here, but Twitch chat, they'll be a little bit of a mystery to you. Anyway, the plan today is to get new cruisers built. We've got a ton of new hulls, and then if I get it unlocked this episode, which basically depends on if the Austro-Hungarians start a war again, then we will build the new modern battleships that are on the way. We're in fact getting 2. A modern battleship 1 and 2. And yes, one of them, silent service, don't you worry, will be the Condorcet, the 3rd. And I think making her the modern battleship 1 is exactly the right call, because of course she was our premier pre-dreadnought. She was the first dreadnought, or the first Condorcet in the world, and she will be the first modern battleship in the world. I'm still trying to get, however, the next big gun tech. I really hope this is a Mark III of either the 15 or the 16-inch guns, because that's what our modern ship is going to be armed with. And then we're getting 2 hulls, so one will get whichever one it is. I'll probably get the 15, and then I'll start construction, and I'll wait, and then I'll wait until I get the 16. That's probably what will happen, but maybe not. Not definitely. I stopped building the shipyard because I've reached 100,000 tons, which seems plenty. But let's get into a new design. Well, Radio Clown, we're currently using Mark III 14-inch 45 caliber guns. So they will be slightly stubby. Twitchy knees! Thank you for the resub. My goodness. That's very kind of you. So we have, I think the Light Cruiser 5 is new. Yes, the Light Cruiser 5 is new. Thank you. Weirdly, I find that hard to read. Prilkop, is that right? So we have the Light Cruiser 5, which is basically a giant destroyer, and we have the modern Light Cruiser, which is an actual Light Cruiser. So we're going to do both of these, and we also have the modern Heavy Cruiser. So we have three ships to design. Let's start with the Light Cruiser 5, which is basically going to be a modern destroyer leader. So let's build her like a destroyer. I'm going to go oil, force draft, and probably gear turbines. I have... You know what, screw it. Let's see how fast we can get her on a turbo electric. We do have several ships in the fleet using turbo electrics because France does not care about money. Okay, I can't go... Can't use that one. Yeah, let's use the cheap one then. Interesting. Well, we'll probably... Oh, yeah, 4-inch Mark IVs. Look at that. That is too tempting. Especially because it is like a big destroyer. That is a cool tower. It is, with the integrated barbette. Right. Funnels. We're getting smoke, even with the turbos. Twitchy knees, 400 bits? My goodness. Get your girl a bag of crisps. Thank you very much. Now, the problem is, turbos, we're only going to get to 34 knots. So let's go geared turbines. No, even then we're going to struggle, aren't we? And the smoke is terrible. Let's make her smaller. A minimum size. It's already a huge hull. But that doesn't make much difference, does it? Why are you so slow? Well, 34 knots then. Oops, not 24. Thank you very much. A gift sub. Thank you, Robo. Do 5-inch guns. I could do, but... I could do 5-inch guns. Yeah, no, you're right. 5-inch guns do look better. Those 4-inch guns, though, it's tempting. We have a question. What naval battle do you think would be the best to write a song about? Trafalgar. Actually, no. Changed my mind. Battle of the Nile. That's slightly different. Because I'm sure someone has done a song about the Battle of Trafalgar at some point. Right. Oh, wow, that's a huge tower. Yeah, let's not go for those. Go for that one. Such a huge mast. Lissa could be interesting. Right. Now, you can also get a pair of 5-inch guns at the back, but there's that bloody depth charge launcher. I can't use my trick of having a gun fire over it. You know what? I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put the torpedo launcher. Actually, put a pair of... No, not a pair. Those boats... this is the one with the boats that get in the way. Of course. The boats that get in the way. Are the small barbettes enough? Oh, no, they get rid of them there. Okay, so that's fine. We can just go for a turret there and a turret there. Lovely. Squint and you think she was a destroyer. I'm assuming these guns have a pretty good rate of fire, right? 4 rounds a minute. What if they are super long? 2 rounds a minute. Well, 3. That's acceptable. Wow, look at that. Yeah. That triggers me. Not doing it. There we go. Thank you for the follow, Titanic Lover. 123,241. Hello, welcome to the chat. Kissing cues, yeah, kissing cues. It's still got a 4 weight offset somehow. Anyway, let's go for all the protection we can get, because we're going to need it. Standard ratio. I've just been going capitalistic HE. I've not actually tried it, but I have a good feeling about it, because the AI does tend to go for fairly lightly armoured ships, and I think that with the tube powder, we might be able to just burst our way through it. Let's go for 22-inch torps. Get an extra reload, why not? We're miles underway. And a hydrophone. Maximum bulkheads, maximum range. Spacious crew. Armour, yes. Oh, can't do the superstructure. How far over are we if we go mental with it? 5%. Okay, the main deck probably doesn't need to be 6 inches thick. Let's go for 3. And let's go for 1.5 on the extendeds. With a 1.5 inner. And there we go. We're underway. Huzzah! Just out of interest, you didn't have any secondary gun mounts, do you? No. Still, aside from the 4 weight offset, which I'm going to have to try and fix, it's not too bad. Right, I think what I'm going to do is, I shouldn't take the secondary tower off, is I'm going to move the funnel back here, and I'm going to move the kissing queue to here. Yes, that gives us a much better offset. Move that back a bit. Move this back a bit. There we go. 0.3 aft weight offset, which we can probably fix. Torque launcher a little bit. There we go. There we go. So, these are 5-inch guns. So we will pretend she's a destroyer, even though she's not. Because we don't actually have a 5-inch armed destroyer currently. In fact, to make sure I don't forget, this is going to be the destroyer class. The destroyer class, like cruiser. I don't know what destroyer is in French, but I'm sure it's a very similar word. Heavy destroyer, yes. I like her. We could noodle around with the armor a little bit, but I think that is absolutely fine. Le Grand Destroyer. Yes, indeed. I'm a little bit disappointed with her speed. 34 knots is not particularly fast for a destroyer, but it is fast for a cruiser, so I think it's fair enough that she's slower than the regular destroyers. Yes. Just not sure how many of those to build is the thing. Right. Then we have our modern light cruiser. Now, this is a very boring hull. But let's make it in the French capital ship fashion and see where we end up. Might as well go for the better one. Again, go for the best one. The enormous superstructure. Destructis. Thank you, Dennis. Oh, and Robbo, another gift sub. Thank you very much. Now, this one obviously is going to be used as a light cruiser. And I think in that case, she should have 7-inch guns, just like the Shallots. And she's going to have the same number, 8. Contre-torpilleur. And she could have 3-inch dual secondaries, but they don't know mounts. There we go. I'll see if we need 2 funnels. Probably do. Now, I'm more of a fan of... yes, underwater torpedoes. The French have been going in for them lately. Not the aft one. I prefer them to decks anyway, because they are less likely to get blown off. Or at least, they're not, but you know what I mean. And let's also go for an enhanced secondary battery. There we go. The aubergine. The garlic. I did think about the garlic. The garlic class. Aubergine. Yeah, I could go with aubergine. I don't have the tech for triples yet, Blackbird. Don't have the tech for it yet. Now then, not on a cruiser. We can on our capital ships. So a couple of battleships have them, but we can't do it on a cruiser. We do not have the technology. I'm thinking 2 funnels. Yeah, 2 funnels. Hey, Yanaris. Greetings from the Down Underverse. G'day. I believe that is the traditional greeting. Right, how fast can these things go? 36. 36 knots. That's pretty speedy. They're better heavy destroyers than the heavy destroyer is. But, you know, it wouldn't be the French fleet without being needlessly confusing. Right, let's put all the things on. Standard ratio of shells. No, not Pickrick. If you're wondering why I'm putting torpedoes on my ship, the AI and its cruiser spam just loves throwing stuff at you. Low volume. Okay. Is that better? Or how about now? Or is that a bit too much? Could increase the volume a bit for you. There you go. Or unless you meant the in-game audio, I can't adjust that as easily. Okay, brilliant. Now the 7-inch guns, I think, should be the long ones. We'll do the same with the 2-inch guns. Armouring. Here's where things get interesting. 9-inch turret. That's very nice. Get it on the barbette as well? No. You can probably get a 3-inch on the top though. Let's go 6, 6, 6, 3, 1.5, 1.5. Yeah, superstructure armor is so heavy. 6, 3, 1.5, and 1.5. 3% overweight. It's because of your giant citadel. Do I get a lot of displacement back by dropping the speed? Yes, I do. If we drop it down to 34 knots, so she's the same as the heavy destroyers, then we'll be alright. Well, you say you make a destroyer with 6 5-inch guns. We've just made one with 10. Even if it is a light cruiser, technically. But yeah, that's good. Can we get no? But it leaves us a little bit of wiggle room for rebalancing the ship, because she does have an half weight, which seems pretty bizarre to me, but that's what the game is saying. Oh, come on. Put those secondary guns down on the points, because I thought they would move with the tower. Not jump around any which way they fancied. And now I've got a 4-way offset, okay. Oh, fuck off. Excuse me while I swear at the game for a bit. Do you know what? There's another way to balance this ship. Oops. Why have I still got an half weight offset? Maddening, right. Oh, it's because I haven't put the second funnel back on. Now I've got a 4-way offset. Okay, let's move that gun. Move these back a bit. Back, do you know what? Put that one back. Yeah, 0.4. I do have the weight to spare. 0.4. I can live with 0.4. So yeah, if you're wondering why I've been putting torpedoes on cruisers, and that also includes the cruiser-like battleships, i.e. the old ones. I want to try a new tactic, just to try and counter the AI's spam, of putting on underwaters all round, or sometimes not on the rear, and having plenty of them, and just letting my ships shoot them out, not in so much the hopes that they actually hit the enemy, but more that they dissuade them from getting too close. But there we go, the Garlic class light cruiser. I definitely want a few of these. These, I think, shall supplement the refitted scout cruisers. I think they'll do absolutely fine. We need to increase the size of our fleet anyway. Of your current ships you have, which one would do best in a one-on-one fight against Yamato? None of them. None of them would do well in a fight with Yamato. Yamato is like way down the line. Way down the line in terms of tech. So we have... I'm going to go back to the heavy. We've got the Destroyer and the Garlic. Now, currently, in the fleet, we have... How many? I think we have 15... No, we have 17 light cruisers. 17 light cruisers? Really, we have 17 shallots. Okay, in that case, I'm going to order... Wow, the garlics are expensive. I'm going to order 3 of our Destroyer class to act as Destroyer leaders. And I'm going to order 5 garlics, I think. And I might order them in batches of 5. But, yeah, start to replace the scout cruisers, but if you compare them, they are faster and have the same firepower for more than double. Like, they are much better ships, but we're gonna have an expensive time of it because we're gonna need to buy some more heavy cruisers. Now, I think this is the rubbish heavy cruiser, isn't it? Yeah, this is the heavy cruiser that is a light cruiser. So you may be thinking, you're building the same ship. But I assure you I am not, because this thing can have bigger guns. And it can have triples. Oh, so it's only the light cruisers that are restricted to duels. Well, the best gun to put on this is the 9-inch. 9-inch Mark 5 guns. Yes, that's right, we have Mark 5 guns. Because of craziness. Am I going to go with triples, though? No, I think I'm going to go with duels, because this hull suits them, but it's good to know that we can fit them for it. I can't do a Quebec versus Yamato because of the years, because Quebec is only around at the moment because we've been keeping her in service. You can't do that in the custom battles. Oh my goodness! The people call for triples. Well, thank you very much for 100 bits, T-Dub. Well, if you're calling for triples... Oh, I was hoping for the 4-inch. We can get 3-inch triples in, though. There you go. I was hoping to get the 4-inch because they look sexy, but... yeah, we'll go for the 3-inch triples. Right. Standard. I'm going to go turbo electric again. I know it makes the ships crazy expensive, but we have so much money. We might as well make use of it. Hmm. 35 knots. That would actually make her faster than the Garlic and the Destroyer. So no, I'm going to make her 34. Just so it's nice and consistent, so I know what I'm getting. Torpedo launchers. Oh yes, this one can also fit them. Wow, that halfway offset is completely mental, right? 22-inch, increased for spamming. Standard ratio of shells. Ox diesel. That's a surprise. I was not expecting to see 8% left. Look at those guns. Holy moly, France. I approve. But good grief. What's the max we can put on the... What? Okay, I'm doing it. Yes. 9-inch guns with a 15.3-inch armor face and 15.3 inch on their barbette. Yes, definitely. Now, let's go for a 12-inch belt. That seems to work really well on a heavy cruiser. With 6 and 6. And then just 3. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. Let's go for a 6-inch inner belt. A 3-inch double inner belt. 1.5 there, and screw it. 15.3 on the tower. Why not? Ah, too much. 14.9. Yeah, okay. I might be able to get it back up if I rebalance the ship a bit. 44.5 aft weight offset. You would not think it, would you? Especially because look at the balance point. The balance point is actually aft. Very weird. Right, I'm going to move the gun to there. I'm going to move this to here. I'm going to move this to here. There we go. 0.7, that's perfectly acceptable. Big Country 500, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. 12 main guns. No. I'd rather have... Because, like, a triple with that amount of armor on it is going to be really heavy. But, so I'd have to sacrifice something else. And I think this is quite a nicely balanced ship. It has everything I would want. It has absolutely everything I would want. And the remember, we don't have advanced triple guns yet. But, yeah, I think she looks great. So, we're going to save her. Now, the other heavy cruiser that we have is this one, the Vendar. I think I have 10 of her in service. You've been watching my YouTube stuff? Fantastic. Always nice to hear people coming over from the YouTube side of things. Yeah, we have 15 heavy cruisers currently. I think all of them are those older Vendars. Yeah, they are. So, I'm... Robbo, another gift sub. Thank you very much. I think I'm going to order... I think I might order 10, but in 2 batches of 5. See how long they take to build. So yeah, 17 months. I think if we spread them out, that'll be a bit better for the old finances. Not that we really care. I mean, you spend loads of money. Yeah, in fact, screw it. Just build 10 of them. That's how many I wanted. And that'll give us a sizable cruiser force, because we'll keep the old ones in service for now. They'll be absolutely fine. The old ships are still refitting. They had much more significant refits, new secondary guns and stuff like that. But that's about it. As you can see, there is a war going on still between Britain and Austria-Hungary, which seems to be going on forever. However, there is also a war between Britain and Germany, which we are neutral on. Here's the politics screen. So yeah, nobody likes Austria-Hungary. Nobody. The only thing the British and Germans currently agree on is that Austria-Hungary sucks. Yeah, don't ask me what's going on. Our economy is going absolutely bananas. Because everyone else is at war, so... Yeah. Yeah, we're still at peace, but we're getting a lot of new ships on the way. And yeah, those modern battleships, 12 months. Hopefully we get the new gun tech before then. If I do get a new gun tech, I'll turn it off so that we can finish the moderns. Hey Rose, so we, well, time skip for Twitch chat, but it's not a new save or a new start or anything. We're now into 1923. What happened to Italy? Yeah, Italy's dead. Italy is dead. That happened in the last stream. Italy is gone. I was hoping Austria-Hungary would also cease to exist, but apparently we need to hit them harder. Electric 2 steering gear, that's not too bad. It's still not telling me what that is. Should be able to find out next month. What's this? Ooh, Barbette Anti-Flash 4. Very nice. Yeah, Italy's gone. We don't care about Italy anymore. They have dissolved into random city-states. Yeah, pre-unification republics, exactly. Yes, I think this one is fair enough. We don't need to escalate things too much. Now then, what guns are you going to give me? Mark III 15-inch guns. Perfection. So, I want those to finish. Got 2 months, and then I'll swap the priority over onto the hull strengthening. In fact, if I prioritize both, 2 months. Perfect. We'll build the modern battleship 1. That'll be Condorcet, and then I will wait until we get the Mark III 16-inch gun, which should be the next tech, although it might give me Mark V 10s. Anyway, wait until the Mark III 16s, and then we'll build 2. Yes, I will try not to get the Condorcet 3 killed. A press conference, a journalist asking a possible future enemy. Oh, there'll be no war in the future. France. Everybody loves France. Right? Right? Guys. I can take that one off, but I need to leave that one on. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, you better believe it's getting the top end torpedo protection. You maybe notice that I'm just everything is getting triple bottom hulls and anti torpedo 4 if I can manage it. Aha! Here we go. Modern battleships. Yes, very nice. And 15-inch Mark III guns. Thank you for the follow. Something donkey. My dyslexia just does not let me read words like that. I know it's broken up and it's like fan something, but yeah, I can't read that. Anyway, well, welcome, thank you. Although, looking at it, it might have been on YouTube that happened. I need to see what Streamlabs is doing with that, because the YouTube notifications come through as well. It's just confusing. Anyway, let's get into that design. So yes, the much promised Condorcet III. And here it is. The modern Battleship 1. That's the modern Battleship 2. Hold your horses, don't get excited. Yes, this is very, very modern. Now then, yes, this will be the Condorcet 1, 2, 3. Although she won't be called that, we'll just call her Condorcet. Oh, this is the one that's basically another light cruiser. Now the towers. This one is very good. 18. I do like the light, but this one is better and weirdly American. Interesting. Now, most of my capital ships have been ABX triples. I will probably stick to that. But we'll go for the 15-inch Mark III. And yeah, even those are a little bit small for this ridiculously high barbette, but never mind. Now, in terms of their stats, I'm just going to set up the guns first. We have a reload of 0.91 rounds per minute, so they're going to have to be shorter. I don't like them being that long. We'll go for a 45, like the 14-inch guns that the rest of the fleet have. 1.2 rounds a minute. That's not ideal, but it is okay. It is okay. Now then, next would be secondary guns. And here, well, can we go for 4-inch? Oh, we can. 4-inch, and then how about 2-inch? Wow, that gun doesn't interfere with that one. That's impressive. Yes, there we go. I think that is a suitable amount. No, I don't want to do an ABXY. If I was going ABXY, I'd go down to duals. But on this particular hull, ABX triple is perfect because you have a built-in barbette anyway, but you don't have one on the back. Now then, engine-wise, wow, if I went turbo electric, I'd have funnel cap for days. Go for a dual funnel. Yes, I could. Yeah, go for something like that. Now, there will be a point where cost and displacement balloon, but it is safely below below what we need to worry about. So her immediate predecessor would be the Patrie. Now she was 27 knots. I'd be happy enough with 28, and maybe I can change the funnel setup. Yes, to a single funnel and no smoke interference. That I am very happy with. We should go a bit faster than 28 if we wanted. Could go 29, or even flippity gibbets, 31. Yeah, we could go 31. That is pretty spicy. Yes, please. She really is being a Condorcet 3. First ship in the world, first battleship in the world to go past 30 knots. First battleship in the world with 15-inch guns, probably. I don't actually know because you can't tell what the AI is up to. Yes. Very nice. She's going to be absolutely ruinously expensive because of the turbo drive, but so be it. And yes, I know I could wait for the Balbit Anti-Flash 4, but much better to get a ship under construction. Sorry, I've done all of that bit. Rangefinder, hydrophone, RDF, and that leads us to armour. Now, the Patrie had a lot of armour, and this comes with a lot of armour, so I'm quite happy to lean into a lot of armour. Ooh. Could really go for a lot of armour. Hot damn. Sure. Oh yeah, I meant to lengthen the secondaries. Hot damn. That's so much armour. And no way I can get it in a deck up as well. Surely not. I'm going to go with... No way I can get it to 4.5. No. I'm just going to go with 3-inch. No, I'm happy enough with the number of secondary guns. She's got the heavy secondaries. She's got 9 4-inch each side, and then a bunch of the 2-inch. She's got plenty. Yeah, I'm pleased with her. Yes. Well, I mean, she has a lot more than the Condorcet 2, which had, like, none. So, yeah. I think she has probably the same number as the first Condorcet, which had a lot. Now, we actually have an half-weight offset, which is kind of surprising. I don't know, it's saying the ship is overweight, but should be able to fix it. By moving this rearward. There we go. 4-weight offset 0.3. No. Yeah, that's not going to fix it. But there we go. The Condorcet III. The world's first modern battleship. Well, we can see. But she has plenty secondaries. Like, she has absolutely loads of them. Now then, I mean, she does have, yeah, 12. No, I can't count. That's not 12. 18 4-inch guns and 36 2-inch guns. Like that's fairly hefty. I thought she only had 12 4-inch guns. Where's it getting there? Oh, I can't count. 9 and 9. So yeah, 18. It's because I can't count. Anyway. Well, we'll see what fits. I mean, I tend to go with what the hull wants. Like it's a good way to approach it. So let us get Condorcet 3 under construction. Although she's not going to have the 3 epithet on her actual name. Okay. Very good. Now we just need those big guns. Give me the 16-inch Mark III. Please. Britain's... Why are they losing... Oh, wow. Is their whole fleet still somewhere stupid? Yes. They've shoved it all in Cyprus. Goodness knows why. There's a battleship in Malta. There's another one in Gibraltar. This is all to deal with the Austro-Hungarians, of course. But they're just staying in port. They're not going anywhere. So, yeah, there's, like, nothing over here. Like, literally nothing. Oh, my word. No, well, we did that with the Condorcet 2 as well. She was just called Condorcet, which is how military navies tend to name things. You just reuse the name. I'm getting here. Super heavies. Oh. Oh yes, very good. The government wishes to demonstrate our power by conducting naval exercises. I think we should be more careful. We need more. That's not true. I mean, it's only 100 million. We have plenty of money. Yeah, sure. If that is what the government wants to do. Oh, we're going to end up war with Austria-Hungary really fast, aren't we? Come on, big guns. Be 16-inch. Probably going to have to wait 2 months before I find out. Yeah, exactly. USS Enterprise is, it's just the USS Enterprise. And the same for the HMS Enterprise, of which there have been 6, 7 over time. Barbet Protection 4. Excellent. No war. This is good for now. 1 month, I'll be able to tell what that gun tech is. Oh, I should check where the modern ships are, actually. I want the more modern ships in Marseille, because I think we're going to have conflict with the Austro-Hungarians very soon. Why are you taking a long time, game? Ah, good. Yes, 3 battleships and 2 battle cruisers there. Right, where are they all? So, the slot are in Le Havre. These ones are in Brest, that's fine. Sunless is in Marseille, good. Lyon is in Marseille. Heroine is in Marseille. Magnemy is in Le Havre, so she needs moved. And Patrie, she needs moved as well. And the Joan of Arc, who's in La Rochelle. So we have ships in the wrong place. So let's move Jeanne d'Arc. Let's move Patrie. And let's move Magnemy, which is a ludicrously expensive ship, by the way. Shit, this is because I pushed it to 28 knots. And the cost of the engines went absolutely through the roof, but I thought blow it. Yeah, we'll move those over here. So we are ready to go. I mean, the Austro-Hungarians do have a lot of battleships. 17 of them. But I don't want to leave... I don't want to send the older ships in against them, because I'm worried about losing them. But they will work fine for, like, defending convoys and stuff, and making sure that we still have some naval presence up in the north, just in case the British get funny ideas. Yeah, I think the Austro-Hungarians got an event and they backed down or something. Maybe not. But, yeah, well, the budget is now actually starting to look a bit bad, but that is simply because I'm just spending money building loads of ships. You really shouldn't do this in peacetime, just throwing money at a massive shipbuilding program. Right. The rock band Heart. Yes, it rings a bell. Right. That's what I was going to check. Big gun tech. No, not that. No, not Mark 118s. That's no use. Right. Which one gives me more GDP? This one. Go. Because we want the French economy to go to the moon. Because, I mean, we're 20 billion clear of the others. That's pretty crazy. What's this? Oh, double geared steam turbines. Lovely. Improved triple turrets. Excellent. Oh, I will do an 18-inch ship, but I'm going to wait until I get the Mark III. I generally don't like using the Mark I or the Mark II guns. They fire too slowly and they don't hit often enough for me. I much prefer Mark III gun. That's when they really come into their own. So yeah, Mark III guns minimum for me. Once you get access to them, of course. Fishermen, harassing our fishermen. Let us send a naval squadron to protect them. That'll piss the Austro-Hungarians off. Now, serious incident has occurred. Austria-Hungary Empire. They are asking for trouble. Oh, now let's see how the relations go. Britain likes us. Austria likes us. Italy doesn't exist, but they would like us anyway. So let's assume all the miners are happy with us. Nobody likes the Austrians. Oh my goodness. Well, here we have the main fleet. We've got anything? Yes, we've got some Vendars in here. Happy enough to leave the other. Yeah, that noise is from the YouTube side of it. Well, I'm gonna have to look at Streamlabs to try and disconnect that because that is annoying. Ah, yes, because this one has Jean Barrequin and Terrible in it. Okay, that makes sense. So, we've got 9 capital ships. We don't have many of the heavy cruisers, though. Seem a bit light on the old cruiser front. We really do with them. They are 3 months away. Okay, I want some of you in Toulon and some of you in Nice, and the rest I don't care. Because Marseille is pretty much maxed out with her capacity anyway. Right. Well, the Austro-Hungarians do have a lot of ships. I wonder if they would come to meet us if we sail into the eastern Mediterranean, just with everything except the Dart, I think. Actually, no, we'll bring Dart. We'll leave the Boulonnais. Let's go hunting. What kind of light cruisers have you got? Oh, you've got a garlic. Oh, hello. You've got a couple of garlics, right. Move. Oh, the Vendar. The garlic, the destroyer. Another garlic. Leave the shallot. You've got a couple of Lasquines. You move those as well. Yes, Baguettes are going to war again. Cruiser, shallot. Okay. And Toulon, what have you got? A Vendar, garlic, and we'll leave these ones for dealing with the enemy. And then let's go to the fleet. Let's go by roll. All ships to sea control. Except the one that's mothballed. Which is our trophy from the war before last with Austria. Yet another war with Austria. Right. Let's see if they come to meet us. Yes, they will. Britain wants to become our ally. Sure. Oh boy. Oh man. Okay, they really they really want to repeat the one punch. Jesus Christ. How big a battle is that? My poor game. It's like loading it up. How many? I know I couldn't even count. I'm not even going to bother counting them. But if you go into battle, it'll do the counting for you. But it's look at it. It's like, oh my god, that's so many ships. Well, I'm glad it's a bit cooler here today because my computer's about to melt through the floor. Oh my goodness. Prepare for battle. Here we go. 5 battleships and 3 battle cruisers, so we have 9 against 13 battleships. We've managed to get scraped together 3 heavy cruisers. They have 27, so a massive advantage. And we have 7 light cruisers. They have 7 light cruisers. We have 4 destroyers. They have 8. But looking at them, those silhouettes look familiar. Austria-Hungary, please tell me you do not have the same ships that we defeated in the last war, because you're going to have a bad time of it. Anyway, for those of you watching on YouTube, you're going to have to wait till tomorrow, because this fight is going to be in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.